Hey guys, this is the questions and answers for week 1 for Elect 2607. There's like 40 questions and there's no way I'm getting through all of them in one video, or I'm going to do 40 videos because I like my life. But I will try to cover the more difficult ones as well as one from each section. Other than that, let's get started. So the first question asks us to draw the gates for x, y, and z. So the first thing we have to do is find out when x is true. X happens to be true everywhere from here on down. So we have to find out if it's being ANDed or ORed or XORed together. Since there's two ones and it's still true, we can assume that XOR is not going to work. So our only gate is our only gate that's plausible is OR. So we know we're getting an input of A, B, and C, and they're being ORed together to get X. I have no idea what the OR gate looks like, but I've took it right off his slides, and that's how it looks. It looks like some weird spaceship-like thing. So let's go ahead and draw that out. Oops, wrong slide. And I'm going to pretend that this is OR. I'm just going to label it OR. And we're done X. That was relatively simple. So let's go on to Y, and we notice that Y is only true when all A, B, and C are 0. Well, if A is 1, then you just call it A. But if A is 0, then you call it A naught. So our possible combination is A naught and B naught and C naught will give us Y. Or in this case, since they all have they all have to be 1, or they all have to be 0 to give us a true or false. Sorry, since they all have to be 1 to give us a true, but we need all zeros, we can just draw the gate out like this. The circle means not, and this popsicle thing is AND. And for this problem, this is also plausible, because if they're all true, sorry, it's not plausible, because even if they are all true, oh, it's actually plausible. We learn something every day. Alright, the last one is Z, and Z is only true when you have A naught being ANDed together with B being added together with C naught. Here they are. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and draw that one out. That one shouldn't be too bad. So here's A, here's B, and here's C. And they're being ANDed together to give you Z. I realize my work's kind of messy, but hopefully you guys followed along. Alright, there's 3 questions here. We just did some gates, so I'll skip this one. I'll do 1.1-11, so let's go ahead and do that. It's had to simplify all that. Man, that's a bunch of stuff. Okay, sure. Well, how do you exactly do this? Well, when I look at it, I notice that these two terms are kind of really similar, and if I can distribute or multiply them by each other, I'll probably get some common terms like BB, and BB can get simplified to something else. So let's go ahead and start that out. So B times B is just BB, B times C naught, it's C naught, C is CB, and C and C naught is that. Alright, that just gave us a bunch of stuff, and they can all actually be simplified to one very nice thing. Alright, well, what does BB turn to? If you don't know, cheat sheet, yay! And let's look at some of our basic laws, and it says, when something is multiplied by itself, it just turns to itself. Awesome! So if you go back, this thing becomes B. Alright, you can't really do much with these guys. Well, we can. Next step. Well, what does C naught mean? Well, that's saying C and C naught. So it's a true and a false together, which will just give you false, which is 0. So this is essentially cut out, and you're left with this. Now, the next step, if you don't know this rule, it's kind of annoying. But if you do know, it's x plus xy is just x. If you consider b or x, this is xy as well as this, because they both have a b term, right? This guy is common. So it just becomes b. And like, whoa, it just like made your life so much easier. Next question, oh sorry, next step. We'll distribute this guy out into both. And you get AB plus BBC. Again, this will become AB plus BC, applying the same rule from here to there. Wow, my work is messy. Hopefully you guys follow along. If not, I'll fix it for the next video. And after that, you can factor out a B and get B, A, or C. And there, that looks pretty simplified to me. Empty page, that's always nice. Another one, that's awesome. Alright, problem with XORs. I'll cover this in the next video.